The second finalist had to be decided between Royal Cup and Fnatic. The Chinese team was ahead in all lanes, and while Yellowstar and Pushu tried to go aggressive on their opponents in bot lane, it was a complete disaster for Fnatic.
The attack, the shockwave, and the turret's gonna come in, but Peke enters the fight.
Uzi effectively used himself on Vayne as the ball delivery system. That is some aggressive positioning because of his Blade of the Ruined King and the Lulu ultimate. He effectively was an amazing self-peel, and now Fnatic's in a whole heap of trouble.
Yeah, Peke doing what he can to try and keep them away from this. What we see, Cyanide going very deep, trying to get towards Tabe. He's trying to save that turret, kicks back in towards White, but they don't want him. Peke's really got no mana to deal with this one. The Urchin Strike's not there.
Crazy.
And they just feed another kill to Uzi.
Fnatic went for one final attempt to turn around the game, but it was impossible to overcome Royal's gold lead.
Soaz gets himself into the fray. Pruju on the outside trying to put down the Gatling gun shred, and that is a beautiful wild growth, but it's going to be Cyanide going down.
Yeah, they tried to use the kick there. You see Cyanide going in. He got the four-man kick in, but unfortunately the damage simply wasn't there to follow up.
Yeah, even though that was almost the best initiation Fnatic could have had, Solar Flare plus everything else, Royal can just finish.
Oh, they're going to get away from that shockwave, but it's not going to be enough. You see Peke desperately trying to get in, get a kill. Finally takes down Whites, but it's all too late. Royal Club shut him down. They're going to get themselves another inhibitor.
Despite Fnatic's disastrous level 1 fight in Game 2, they managed to come back into the game thanks to Cyanide's outstanding ganks all around the map. Most fights went heavily into the favor of the European team, but Royal kept up in gold by farming better and taking down
Stealing some DPS. Godlike finds the hit, but they continue the fight.
They continue to go round, and Soaz round the backside gets down Uzi. This could be an ace for Fnatic. They're closing on towards Whites. Tabe is there as well. There's no dragon, so they're going to keep on pushing this one. Tabe is going to get slowed down. The elastic sting shot, the red buff, doing its work. Who are they going to give the kill to? They need to give it to Pushu. He needs to get fed. They get him. Ari, meanwhile, he's chasing. Peke is on to Whites. Whites finally backs away.
Just like they did against OMG, once Royal got a hold of the Baron buff, they just stormed for Fnatic's base, taking down everything that stood on their way to victory.
They win every lane to come in strong, and Pooju gets crescendo.
We see a dancing Ash, but is it going to be enough? So as his Let's Bounce is now available, Tabe's going to get locked down. He's catching the rest of the team. There's going to be a lockup on Lucky. We're going to see the catch on towards him. So as still not in there. Peke will be up in 1 second time, but it is Uzi cleaning up right now. Here comes the home guard Peke. Can he get the damage down to the right target? No. Uzi's going to turn it back onto him.
Can he get to the fountain? Uzi's still chasing in. The Baron buff's going to keep him strong.
And Royal, as they do with Baron buff, trying to take down Nexus turrets.
One turret goes down. Now, yes, they do get it. Uzi's up in the front. He's low on mana. Royal is looking to end this game now.
Wow, just what a turnaround right here. The shockwave pulls
That's it.
in. They get the kill. They get the Nexus. And Royal Club go 2-0. Can you believe it? The plays the Royal Club just made.
In the third game, Fnatic finally found the answer to Royal's aggressive playstyle with a perfectly executed counter gank by Cyanide and Xpeke.
As well, the rockets coming out from Uzi, but not quite going to find his home. But look at coming from the back.
Fnatic coming in hard with Aatrox and Orianna.
Xpeke just on the outside. He's still in the wing. They see him. Cyanide goes in for a full pop-up. He gets him. He continues to go. The double kill for Cyanide. Having another great early game on Aatrox. Looking for the triple. He's going to give it over. Oh, and actually the red buff.
He tried.
Trying to be a nice guy.
Baited by a sense of false security, Royal found themselves surrounded by Fnatic members, and paid with 4 deaths for that, which increased Fnatic's lead.
Pushu answers the dodge out.
Oh, they do!
He's on the tower. You can see the locking up.
Oh my God!
Three. I do not believe Fnatic just managed to turn that fight on its head from nothing. Looking at it slowed. Cyanide, he's already got 5 kills. Can he make it 6? He's going to lock on, slam down. One more shot. They're going to give it Soaz.
Royal finally secured their first kill 33 minutes into the game, but it didn't matter as it was obviously a win for Fnatic.
Not use Let's Bounce. There it is. It's going to pop it down, gets the ball on top of his head, and they're going for Uzi. Not going to catch him. It's Godlike they're turned to. One more shot to do it. But he gets no. Soaz gets him down. I didn't see what it was. May have been the red.
And one after the other, now 13 kills for Fnatic. They are getting Royal to actually re-engage a little bit.
Whoa.
So as catching Whites once again, he's blocking his body slam.
That ward down the lane gave him the ability to do this. Slows again onto Whites, is the body slam to get across the wall. He gets hit up with the rocket. Uzi's trying to continue with the red buff, but it gets transferred over. Double buff for Peke.
The fourth game was a close one with many kills on both sides. Fnatic had the upper hand in teamfights thanks to precise use of their ultimates, but Royal yet again had the better farming and objective control.
The intervention's already been used.
This throw down the waters, it was not hitting anyone. Big damage coming out of the White, and they take him down. Cyanide locks up two. Godlike tries to stay in, and they're looking for Uzi. The cleanse goes out, and he's able to turn the fight around. But will they be able to follow Cyanide? Gets onto Uzi, gets the hit, gets the red buff, but Uzi lifesteals. He lifesteals it back and finally goes down.
Finally gets locked in. Tabe's going to be next. He hasn't got a stun available. He's going to get picked off as well. It's going to be finally Peke that gets the kill. What a fight.
Even after getting aced twice, Royal were still not out of the game. They waited patiently for a mistake from Fnatic, and when they caught Cyanide, they took an inhibitor out of it, turning the game around.
They've managed to lock up. That's going to be the solar flare though, turning it around. Tabe does get the kill on Cyanide. Soaz is getting locked up and going to go down. Fnatic have to back out of this fight. Yellowstar's taking that damage. Ace and holding so much. Peke comes in, gets on towards White.
Whoa! Peke goes down in a second. You see White on the board twice there. A kill and a death. Uzi comes up big. They shut him down. Yellowstar's out of this one.
Fnatic fought valiantly defending their base for more than 10 minutes, but in the end, Uzi's range proved superior and Royal claimed their spot in the final.
Goes down.
They're locking on towards Uzi. Have they got enough? He's cleansed off one, cleansed off two, and still he's alive and doing all the damage he can in the world. Peke with the Zonius. Guardian Angel's going to get popped, but again, Uzi is free farming right now, locking up the entire team. That's a double kill for Uzi.
Royal is going to be walking their way into the base on this one. They have inhibitors in their eyes. They're going to have Nexus turrets in their eyes.
Boom! Headshot goes down, Pushu taken out. That will be Royal Club surely in the driving seat. They're coming around, the inhibitors are going to go down. This will be surely 3-1 for Royal.
The Nexus turrets will be going down. Cyanide and Soaz to do what they can in the last effort. They fly onto Whites. They take down Whites. If they can get Uzi, they may get the damage out, but the DPS is still there, D-Man. They're moving on to the Nexus.
That was the big if, and they could not do it. Uzi is alive. Uzi is doing damage. It's Royal Club going through to the grand.